The Harlem Renaissance was a cultural, social, and artistic explosion centered in Harlem, New York that flourished in the 1920s and 1930s. It heralded a shift in African American cultural expression and vividly showcased the intellectual and artistic contributions of Black Americans. The movement was profoundly influential and demonstrated how literature, as well as other art forms, could be harnessed to challenge racial inequalities, celebrate African American culture, and advocate for social justice and peace. Here's a look at how prominent and lesser-known Black writers of the Harlem Renaissance contributed to this vibrant era. Let's start with Nella Larsen. A lesser-known yet significant figure, Larsen was a prominent novelist during the Harlem Renaissance. Her novels, Quicksand and Passing, tackle complex themes such as racial identity, the struggle between personal desires and societal expectations, and the concept of passing, which is living as a white person when one is of African descent. Larsen's exploration of these themes provided a poignant critique of racial and gender inequality. Next is Claude McKay. Claude McKay's work vividly captured the struggles and defiance of Black Americans. His poems like If We Must Die called for resilience and courage in the face of oppression. His novel, Home to Harlem, portrayed the vibrant life of Harlem while addressing themes of racial identity, dislocation, and solidarity among Black communities. Jessie Redmond Fawcett, an influential editor and novelist, had works such as There Is Confusion and Plum Bun that explored themes of racial uplift and the quest for self-identity. Her sophisticated portrayals of middle-class African American life challenged prevailing stereotypes. And of course, everyone is familiar with Langston Hughes and Zora Neale Hurston. Langston Hughes was one of the most famous figures of the Harlem Renaissance. His poetry, essays, and plays often focus on the everyday lives of Black Americans, making their dreams, struggles, and joys visible to a broad audience. Zora Neale Hurston was an influential playwright, author, and anthropologist. Her novel, Their Eyes Were Watching God, is celebrated for its vibrant portrayal of Black culture, particularly in Southern communities. These are just a few of the amazing literary artists of the Harlem Renaissance.